Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more of the Fell Xenologue and we're going into Xenologue 3. We have completed Xenologue 2, so let's go into the post-battle. Alright, so at this point we're heading up to Brodia, yeah? So Fell Xenologue 3, The Royal Road. Is this just going to be the, it looks like it's the same map being reused. Was that last one a reused map? It didn't look familiar, but... Oh, you know what? No, that was the gardens, wasn't it? I think we did see that map. I don't remember. Doesn't matter. This map we have seen. After sending Firene's emblem into slumber, the party heads to Brodia to seek out more bracelets. We're gonna get a potato. Ingredients, potato. Thanks. I guess. Path to War.
In the deepest darkness of solitude, would you desire to make the light your own? Would you answer the stranger calling for you from beyond a closed door? Their voice is despairing, their message bleak. News of gleaming ore turned dark as night. But what does it matter? One knows the truth. In this world, there is no compassion. My pain does not exist here.
We've walked quite a long way now. Is everyone feeling all right?
Naturally. Though no doubt it would be easier if I were riding my wyvern.
We're going to Brodia, right? Why aren't we taking the road?
Brodia is widely known for its hatred of war. We would not be permitted to cross the border, and their border security is tighter than that of any other nation. So, we must enter covertly.
I mean, basically all the writers did here is like, it's reverse day. So if Brodia likes war, now they hate it.
But more to the point, we are no longer
Some high-level
going
shit.
to Brodia. We are already there.
Huh?
We crossed into Brodia already. We have been within its borders for some time.
And you didn't think to mention that sooner?
I was unaware it was so important. I hope you can still reschedule the parade.
I'm just saying that allies should keep each other informed.
Shh! Quiet, you two. Someone's here.
We cannot have been discovered already.
There they are. Wait, Divine One! Stop! Please! Don't hurt me!
Gregory!
You know each other?
Let me guess. He hates pain now.
Indeed. Gregory is one of the Four Winds, like me.
I'm not familiar.
We are a small band of knights established after the war to protect Lady Nell and Lord Nil. As the name implies, the Four Winds is composed of 4 members. Gregory here included.
I directed him to gather information for us, same as Celestia. Thank you for your dutiful work, Gregory. But we did plan to meet some distance from here.
Right, about that. I got turned around and didn't think I could find our spot. Wasn't sure what to do, so I headed back to the border. I'm so grateful I found you.
Before you give us your report, there is something that you should know. This individual here is...
Not the divine dragon we know, right?
correct.
So I'm guessing the ritual worked, and you summoned this one from elsewhere.
Indeed. That spares me the work of explanation.
Amazing, Gregory. How did you figure all of that out?
Not sure exactly. Something about this one seems... scary, I guess.
Probably the fact I almost attacked you. Sorry about that.
No, that's not it. You're just different from the divine dragon I knew. I'm not talking appearances either. It's like your essence is... off. I'm not making any sense, am I?
Gregory's sense of caution is sharp. He may be attuned to differences others don't notice.
I see. That's okay. So long as you aren't a threat, I'm sure I'll get used to you. Oh, and sorry if I'm not addressing you formally enough. Always been bad at that etiquette stuff.
I don't mind. Please, feel free to speak casually.
It's all right, Gregory. The Divine Dragon has proven to be a good person, full of kindness. That's right, Divine One. I quite like you.
Thanks, Nell. I like you too. You said the 4 winds were 4 knights. Where are the other 2 then?
They are embedded in the remaining nations, gathering intelligence there. As Celestia took Firene and Gregory Brodia, the other 2 are assigned to Elusia and Solm.
I'm the leader of our little group. I'll admit it, the name Celestia of the Four Winds carries weight. I'm a fairly renowned general.
Either that, or you're so loud that people have no choice but to know your name.
What did you say?
Just joking! Come on, no need for violence.
What was that?
Are we under attack?
Looks like my pursuers found us. Sorry, I really thought I'd lost them.
Explain, Gregory.
Oh, I was spotted while scouting. I ran for my life, but I guess they followed.
1, 2, 3. No use counting. The enemy outnumbers us, and easily. We should run.
But wait, why not fight them off?
If they are pursuing us, then they are border guards or knights. They will not have a bracelet. A fight will exhaust us without any gain.
You want to run? I'm your man. This way, everyone. Follow me. We should be safe here. Let's just head out for a bit.
That reminds me, Divine One. While I see that you prefer to fight, we are accustomed to being on the defensive.
I noticed. You choose your battles.
Of course. How do you think we managed to survive this long? Not by fighting bravely every time someone comes after us, but by running away.
Beyond operations to place the emblems into slumber, we are in no position to attack anyone.
Perhaps if the Four Winds were equal to other nations' knightly orders, it would be different. But alas, we're not. I fear we are something of a disappointment.
Nonsense! The Four Winds have saved our lives time and time again.
These are really long cutscenes for saying absolutely nothing. Just gonna throw that out there.
My sister and I are very proud of you.
Kind words, Lord Nil. I thank you.
The foe has abandoned chase. Gregory, give us your report.
Something's happening in Brodia. They've started sending soldiers out of the country.
I would not have expected them to be plotting an invasion. Where?
That I don't know. Wherever it is, they've done a good job keeping it secret. But judging by the intel I got, I think they want to take the 7 bracelets.
Interesting. Maybe Brodia's doing what we are, keeping them away from our unknown enemy.
I don't think that's their goal. It seems like they want the bracelet's power for themselves.
What would a peaceful nation want with more power?
The boon granted by the emblem bracelets when they are gathered varies by circumstance. With all 7 gathered in an awakened state, the result, as you know, is enormous power. But gather all 7 when they are asleep.
And the bracelets can render you immune to all harm.
Immune? They make you invincible?
That's right. It's the ultimate defense. For a country that hates war, I can't think of anything more valuable.
If that is so, then they would need the emblems to be asleep. They would require Nell. Perhaps the assassins sent to Lethos Castle were actually kidnappers from Brodia.
That is possible.
Well, we don't know any of that for sure. But there's one thing we do know. Brodia's going to raise an army, and soon.
You figured it all out. Well done. Though, I'm afraid this means we can't let you leave.
Right now, this is like the only thing that I can be excited about. It's so unbelievably cheesy, but just like seeing our dork characters try and be dork villains is hilarious to me. It actually brings me a little bit of joy in this story that really is not that interesting so far. Okay, let's watch this dork try to act like a villain. Let's go.
Impossible. I didn't sense anyone approaching.
It seems these are no average soldiers.
Gotta find the joy in it, you know?
They are Brodian royals.
Look, Diamant. Here they are. Now finish them off. Or must I do everything for you, my pathetic excuse for a brother?
I was planning to take them by surprise, Malchrist. You shouldn't have revealed our position.
I hope we get into the fight and Diamant has nil stats. That'd be amazing. Please do this.
Oh,
I need
thanks
it.
for telling me the plan.
Nil. I take no pleasure in this. I hoped our next meeting would be friendly. Sadly, it seems now that bloodshed is unavoidable.
You must be angry indeed to discard the peaceful principles of your nation.
Look, Nell. He is wearing one of the bracelets.
You're seeking the bracelets, hmm? What a coincidence. As your spy deduced, so are we. It seems our goals align. What do you say? Should we join forces once more?
You cannot be serious.
You're right, I'm not. What gave it away?
War must be torn out at the root before its tendrils spread. As much as it pains me to kill former allies, I have no other choice. Soldiers to battle! Capture Lady Nell alive! Show the rest no mercy.
Circumstances now demand we fight.
Celestia, Gregory, prepare for battle.
Gladly.
I'm gonna focus on not getting hurt.
Ready yourself, Divine One. I expect no less from you
Well,
than
I was
before.
right.
That goes without saying.
I mean, I was just joking, but you know what? I don't know why I was just joking, because of course. Of course. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, get these cutscenes over with. Get me into that fight. Let me enjoy this shit. Oh my god. Alright, let's take a look. You know, it's a double-edged sword, right? The fact that we get to see Alchrist be a dork villain is kind of fun, but at the same time, what we learned with Firene was that all of the retainers are dead. And this game has no nuance, and therefore every single retainer in this DLC will be dead. Rather than having different countries having gone through different things, all of them will have experienced the same loss of all of their retainers, just because the writers didn't want to have to try and do anything different. And that actually kind of disappoints me, because how fun would it be to see some of the other characters in this reverse world? Like, the royals are not the most interesting characters to me. I feel like, you know, I mean, there's a few, but most of the royals I don't care about that much. Alchrist kind of was interesting to me in the base game, but we didn't get to use him that much. I think that I would probably like Tamara if I used her more, and you know, we like Ivy in our playthrough, but Diamant's okay. He's kind of like mid-tier for me. I know he's a favorite amongst a lot of people, but the royals aren't that interesting. I want to see reverse Panette, reverse Louis, like reverse Saline, you know, like that's what I want to see. A bunch of these retainers would be more interesting to me. What would Hortensia look like? You know what, actually we're going to see Hortensia. She's one of the royals. That one I'm actually kind of interested in. Of course, they aren't going to change her outfit, so she can't be that different, right? But that's what I would want to see, is like a toned down outfit and she's just super calm, not excitable about anything. But yeah. Alright, so, who are we bringing in? The unfortunate thing is, like, they keep on giving us units that we have to bring in, which makes it really hard choices to bring in who else we need. Luckily, actually, he is a sage, and he can use staves. That's actually really good for us. Alright, so who do we want to bring in? So, Saline was one of their retainers. Panette is with Fagato and Tamara. We didn't end up using a lot of their retainers, did we? Let's see, who else was with them? Kagetsu was with Ivy and Hortensia. Ivy and Hortensia. Bune was Fugato. Jade, she's one of their retainers. And Lapis. Do we want to use Lapis? I don't think I'm going to use Amber. Okay, so if we brought in them, we've got at least 2 mages, 3 mages. Ooh, we're a little mage heavy right now, but... do I need a bow? Let's take a look at, what's on the map. We probably do need a bow. Now, what is this about? Okay, another new class, the Cannoneer. Tornado Blast, 3 to 8? Oh dear. Huh, how am I gonna deal with these guys? Let's see. Pretty high physical attack, too. A Silence Blast? Reduced hit for distant targets. Okay, so it has a fall off. An ordinary soldier in the Brodian army. Cannoneer, armored foot soldier equipped with a handheld cannon, launches ranged attacks. No skills. Huh. I don't know how I'm supposed to get to these guys. There might be a mechanic in the thing, since I don't think we have warps in this DLC. Okay, you're kind of my tank going into this. You've got axes. We got at least one spear wielder here, but I wonder if we need another. Chloe might be good. She can fly around and accomplish some shit. But those guys are being protected by a bow user on each of those sides, so she wouldn't be able to do much. I think that they're like creating like a funneled gauntlet for us to try and avoid them, but I don't think we're going to be able to kill them really. But I guess we'll see. We could try bringing in Marin. Okay, so we are currently level 1 advanced classes now. She has Alacrity. You know I like Alacrity. You've got Alacrity as well. We'll bring in Marin for her movement. Question is one healer enough with Gregory? When there are more foes than allies within 3 spaces, grants avoidance plus 20. Okay. It's gonna make me do this every time, huh? I could see what optimized equipment does. I usually like to be pretty hands-on on my setups, but maybe we'll take a look at what it chooses and then adjust it as needed. I do think we have too many mages on this. We might be making a huge mistake. We've got elixirs now. Okay, you are an advanced class, so you now have Fist. Your magic is 5. Out of my... Let's see, your magic is also 5. You can use swords, and your magic is 10. If anything, you should probably have 11. It's so frustrating that you cannot set up the inventory of the added-in characters. It's absurd. It's stupid. Why? Why is that a thing? Alright, we need to set up rings too. Let's see. Lyran, Marth, Nell, and Lynn. Okay, let's just look at who we have here. Citrina's gonna take Celica. Gregory, you're gonna take Micaiah. You're gonna be our main healer, I think. And Celestia. Byleth or Corin? We'll keep Corin on him. That seemed to work out pretty well for us. Gave him some utility that... You know, he could also be really good with Byleth too. And it keeps him even more out of the fight.
Byleth!
You take Byleth, you take Corin. It's still a magic and resistance
Corin,
up.
I believe in you.
Okay, Jade, who are you gonna take? You would be good with Ike or Sigurd. Nobody's using Ike right now. It'd be absurd not to take an Ike. Maybe I'll give Sigurd to you.
Sigurd!
We go together.
Okay, so on Nell... She is a decent attacker, but she doesn't seem to survive a lot. I'm wondering if giving her holdout with Roy would be a good thing.
Roy!
To victory!
Yeah, she's always seemed a little bit softer than I expect her to be, so... Maybe I'll try Roy. Okay, let's review our inventory, because we weren't being very careful with that. Okay, so worm and a killing. Is the worm even going to be useful in this fight? There's a couple. These guys are armored, so armor slayers would be very, very useful in this fight too, on as many people as can take them. You've got an armor slayer. All right, let's take a look. Okay, we only have the one. Really? It took his liberation away? Absolutely not. Okay, so right now it's 21 physical. That's a 24, hit 128. How do they compare? Okay, so that's probably why. It's 133 to 128. Yeah, maybe we do want the steel sword then. And the speed wasn't changing, right? Okay, with the speed not changing, I think we will keep that then. As weird as that seems. Okay, Killing Edge, Worm Slayer. We've only got the one Armor Slayer, so I guess Lapis will take that. Mend and Physic. Restores could be useful. Maybe we'll make sure that at least one person has restores, especially since the cannoneers can silence. And we got a lot of mages. Now, if he takes Liberation instead of the Wormslayer, she could take the Wormslayer. Nah, I think I'm okay with the setup. Okay. That's everybody we can do anything with. And we put everybody else's stuff away. That way our backline units can convoy what they might need. Such a frustrating way to handle that. Like, just let me set up their inventory. Just let me do it, game. I don't understand this choice. Somebody let me know if you think that there's like a solid reason why they limit you from being able to do the inventory of Nell, Neil, what is her name? Zestria, whatever. And I forgot Grissman's new name. I don't know. Let me know if you think there's a good reason for it. Alright, so let's get into this fight, and as I go in, I kind of started off this episode in a little bit of a sour mood, and let me tell you why that is. We have just started playing the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 DLC that expands and tells another story in that world, and immediately, the level of character work and story that they're like pumping into that game is on a level that is just so high. That team is so good at making really engaging characters and story and plot lines. And it's just such a contrast to then coming into this and getting its really, really bad story. So I was immediately like, man, as soon as the story started going, I was like, oh man, I just wish I was playing more Xenoblade DLC. But now we're gonna get into the fun part of this game, which is its gameplay. So we're gonna be improving our mood, hopefully. But yeah. I'm going to pause for a second, and then we're going to get into this fight. Let's go. All right, I got my coffee, and I'm ready to go. Yeah, if you guys aren't watching my Xenoblade Chronicles 3 content, you really should. It was my favorite game of 2022, so it's definitely worth watching. If you haven't experienced any Xenoblade, you don't necessarily have to go in knowing what happened in 1 and 2. It can be really nice if you do, but I don't feel like it's necessary. Go and check it out. It's really good.
It's unfortunate that we have to fight.
Alright, so as I got into that fight, I ended up actually just resetting because I had a whole bunch of things that were completely borked. For one, for whatever reason, I missed putting a ring on Lapis and Marin, and that was a big one. And yeah, Neil, we're actually going to have him keep the Micaiah ring, and we're going to give Gregory the Byleth ring. That's going to make a lot more sense in this setup. So I found myself starting that map, and then all of a sudden I was just like, man, our team is not set up for this. Like, at one point I was like, okay, I need the Lin ring now, and I was like, wait, nobody has the Lin ring. What happened? I don't know. My brain just was not working during this setup. I missed a whole bunch of stuff, but here we are. I didn't change anything in inventory, but we're ready to go. Let's just get into this. So as for Emblem Rings for Lapis and Marin, Lapis has Lin, and Marin has Erica. So let's give this a shot.
It is unfortunate.
I guess since I didn't show that stuff, I actually need to. All right, we'll just reset this one more time, and I'll actually read all that stuff. Just making sure it didn't reset anything there. Cool.
It is unfortunate that we have to fight each other, but I suppose we should get started.
Beware the magical artillery of Brodia. They can strike from quite a distance.
Mage Cannoneer, got ourselves a new class here. Mage Cannoneers can fire artillery shells from a long distance away. Be mindful of their range. The danger radius for Mage Cannoneers has a different appearance than usual. Okay, defeat Diamant and Alchrist. Alright, they do have different magics. So, like, he's got the Magic Blast. Also, their hit kind of falls off with distance, it looks like. But there are guys over here. This one has Tornado Blast, which means that it's effective against flyers. So, having our flyers take these out might be difficult. That's not the case on this side, so I may actually try and use Zestria and maybe Lynn's specialty attack to try and deal with these guys. But between, that is her name, right? Celestia. I keep on forgetting what her name is, because it's not the same as in the base game for some reason. Anyways, so Celestia can probably attack this guy once, and then with Lynn's attack, we can probably finish him off and get rid of the effectiveness over here. Should probably convoy her a wind, since she might be near some of these flyers.
Me?
An invitation?
Okay, if you attack that guy from there, he can't hit you back.
I'm ready. I'm ready for more orders.
You have my attention.
Now let's see, you don't... Yeah, since your bond is so low, you wouldn't be able to use regular bows, right?
I'm prepared.
Alright. Now I need to decide if I want to be
Anything for you.
aggressive here or not. So if I put you there and you there, it might be too much being able to come at you. All right.
What do
We
you
need
need?
to. Do that.
At your command.
I've got this.
No damage. That's brilliant.
Nothing short of victory.
Okay, girl.
Not half bad.
Hell yeah, Jade. Girl came to impress today. Okay. You've got wind magic. Man, it's all, the 1 HP thing. It's killing me, man. Thyrsus, wielded by Emblem Byleth, grants magic range +2. Oh, that's huge on a healer. But also, that means all your magic. Ranged Elwind. Still can't get you to where I would be able to hit him, unfortunately.
Your struggle has had an end.
That's it?
Don't miss. You got this.
A satisfying ending.
Jade might end up being our MVP.
Okay. Here until the end.
You can take a hit. Okay, not bad. You do a heal. Damn, on a 36, huh? Okay, you've got Vein of Succor, creates a healing glow that restores HP. Cool. Yeah, you're the only one I didn't convoy early on. Yeah, I need to do something about that right now. Okay. Why not? No, really, why not? Okay. You're most effective against flyers, and we only have the one who's way on this side, so I'm not too worried about that. What I am worried about is you guys. He's the one that's going to be able to do some damage to her. Okay, the spacing of these enemies right now is a little bit awkward. Part of me thinks that I may just need to let these two come closer to me and deal with them somewhere here, rather than pull in too many at the same time.
Okay.
You have a throwing axe? Okay. Meet steel with steel. What does the meditation do again? I think it's resistance up for you, isn't it? Yeah. Cool. We'll have to keep that in mind too if we... that can help with these cannoneers. Okay, probably don't want to do that. You two have both got wind magic, so we've got options. Okay, that's not going to be as effective against the flyers, because they're generally pretty resistant. So our next best thing is probably the steel sword. Or we can go for getting some poison on them. You know, they're going to have to attack melee range, so if we do the card, then there's a chance of a crit. Axe wielder with enough speed to double. That's rude. God, she truly cannot take hits. I want Nell to be better than she is. Okay, we may need a goddess dance on this turn. Good God. Okay, wherever you go... Oh my gosh, they're left with 1 HP every fucking time. They did this on purpose. When they were setting like the preset stats and whatnot, they were like, Fuck you. Fucking dickheads. Oh, this is frustrating. This DLC is a little bit more frustrating than it is fun, in my opinion. I need your dance, so I don't want to use you. Okay. Engage. Get a fucking crit, please. Fuck me, right? Okay, I think there's gonna have to be some level of pulling back this turn. So I have to be a little bit strategic. Well, there aren't that many options, honestly. Don't think I have a good way of dealing with these guys. This guy's gonna come in and his speed is crazy.
Just meditating.
I think even engaged, you couldn't survive the turn unless you got a heal, which I think we're gonna do.
I have more to give.
Hit rate's gotta be better.
Me first! I won, my princess.
Damn it, they're gonna go after her, aren't they? She can't even attack back. Alright, so let's see. You're only gonna get magic range +2 when you're engaged, right? Is he the only one that can reach now? I think he is. So if he's gone, she's safe. Right?
Stay focused.
Right? Yes. Are any of those ranged? I don't think they are. Okay. They're landing all their freaking like 20 and 30s. See, all of them. They're all 20 to 30s and they're landing every single one. Like, what the fuck, dude? I'm walking away for a moment. Fuck this.
Don't stand in my way.
I beg your pardon. Just... You were a worthy opponent.
I can...
I'm gonna go play Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Bye, guys. I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters: Darren York, ZTD, Knife Namaste, Kyle the Monarch, Andrew Smith, Chris Murphy, JW, Bracken, Quinless, Chris Smith, Vlado101, Kyle Schluter, and Jordan and Emily Hill. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.